People Podcast, episode 3. Thank you for being here. I have Charlotte Cross here.
That's
Thank
me.
you for doing this.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. You're in New York City.
I am. I love it here.
How often do you come here?
Probably actually too often. I say I love it here, but honestly, I can't handle New York for longer than like a week.
So we don't know where. So where are you usually? Where do you live?
LA.
So you live in LA. Okay.
Yeah, the
Which
best
is
city
a
in the
weird.
world.
Okay. Okay. So I can see if you love LA, that New York is hard
Yeah,
to
but
digest.
see, I'm from the East Coast though. So
Where?
I'm from Virginia,
Okay.
and I lived in Boston for
Sure.
a bit. So I understand the East Coast and kind of the mentality of people out here. And,
Okay. Well, describe that. What does that mean?
well, the attitude. So
What's the attitude out
everybody's just so busy and kind of snotty.
Okay.
Whereas
Interesting.
LA, I'm about to offend so many people.
No. It's just
But-
because I think we all think that about LA. We think that about LA. I think there's an absence of snotty on the East Coast because, like in Boston, if you're snotty, somebody will punch you in the face.
Okay, they're snotty to people that are not from there.
Right. Don't go to Boston with a New York hat.
Right. Exactly. But see, I'm a Yankees fan. Does
Okay.
that count for anything?
Okay. Sure.
So, but I love LA. I guess actually now I'm an Angels fan a little, a
Okay,
little bit.
all right.
I one of my friends plays for the Angels.
Should we
so.
shout him out or leave him out of it?
Let's not shout him out.
Okay.
He's from New York.
Fair enough. Okay. Cool. Okay. So you love hate New York. So go
Yeah.
further into that.
I love New York because they have Azalea Wine and Chocolate
Okay,
Bar. That's about
that helps.
that's the most thing.
That helps.
I guess the Yankees and wine and chocolate. That's about it.
I mean,
So
that's a Bible right there.
But I know, but okay, so think about it. In LA, it takes me, I could drive 30 minutes and I can rock climb and hike and
You can do that here.
No.
You could probably walk a couple. Well, there's probably a rock climbing building.
Okay,
like a
so I
thing.
can do that in LA.
I found a
but then-
batting cage this week.
I
in New
love
York
batting
City.
cages.
I don't remember where it is. I think it's on 74th Street or something.
I feel like every place should have a batting
Right?
cage. But
And it's underground somewhere.
that's crazy. But so then if I'm, hiking or whatever, we can turn around and go 30 minutes the other way, if that, and be at the beach.
I don't think those are real numbers. Doesn't it take an hour just to get
Not
12
even.
blocks in LA?
No. Welcome to New York. What are you talking about? You're so jaded.
No.
You need to come to the right
I've only
part
been,
of
I've
LA.
Only been, I've only been to LA 1.5 times. No,
One and a half?
One time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was the half you were thinking?
I don't know. Well, just because I was there and then left and then came back in the same trip.
Oh, okay.
Right? So there was a reason I was there. I was doing comedy, and then there was a bunch of down days where I think I went to Santa Monica.
Where? Yeah, Santa Monica's good.
That's where I was, and I went to whatever the famous
Venice Beach?
breakfast spot
Oh.
was. You were completely different.
I'm like, what are you talking about? The famous breakfast
I'm thinking
spot?
about corned beef hash, and you're thinking about
Yeah, I'm like-
different ends.
I'm thinking about hippies selling
Right.
you cool stuff for your house.
No, like the Mel's. Is it called Mel's? Is that right?
I don't
Are you
know what
familiar
you're
with it?
talking
Okay, fair
about.
enough.
I'm like, I'm in the valley.
Okay, fair enough. So we love the things in New York. That's great, but you don't like the people. Not that you don't like the people.
I can deal with the people, but I feel like everybody in LA, it's just LA's sunny and it's pretty and
Right.
beautiful,
Sure.
and it's like me moving to LA was me breaking out of my small town, little cookie cutter life
Sure.
that I had.
It's the first time you
and-
were on your own and doing
I
the
mean,
thing.
yeah, on my own and doing well.
Yeah.
So, I lived in Boston for a little bit. I lived in Florida. I actually lived in New York, right when I got into the industry.
Okay.
I came to New York and was working with an agent up here. And my first, New York experience was ghetto, 185th and Wadsworth.
Okay, sure. What the hell?
Is that the Bronx?
I don't know. That's what I mean. I have no idea what that is.
It was ghetto.
You're supposed
Like
to
somebody.
know. You live there, right?
No, I lived there for 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I like thought I was committing to this. This
Right.
place looked great online.
It's so crazy how New York is. I remember my first apartment. I looked at 2 places, 2 blocks apart, but I went to two. I only came in on the train, got out, looked at the apartment, and left.
Yeah.
And then I came to the other. So I looked at one. I was like, I fucking hate this neighborhood.
Right.
And then I looked at the other one, not knowing that they were 2 blocks apart. And I was like, this is my favorite neighborhood. This is where
I'm
I
gonna
can
live here
forever.
Right. I like where are we at? Upper East Side right now? Upper West Side?
We're not
Where
upper
are
anything.
we?
Should we tell them where we are?
Are we in Manhattan?
we're in
Midtown.
We're in the
Right?
most deliberate. Yeah, it's the most midtown there is. We're actually in Murray Hill.
Yeah, I knew we were in Murray Hill
yeah.
because the cool diner's right there.
It's called what is it called? The
Murray Hill
That's
Diner.
hilarious.
Yeah. It's good.
That's how you know sometimes when you're on the road. That's how you find out where you are.
Right.
The thing is called the thing.
Right. It's smart.
Yeah.
I travel so much. Sometimes I wake up like I'll be in San Francisco in my room up at the Armory, and I'll wake up in the middle of the night and think that I'm in like Florida.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
you have to do a thing. Like I have to if I'm not sure, if I haven't slept in a while, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I'm not sure where I'm at. And I've been traveling. I have to like leave some kind of light on so I don't like panic.
yeah,
It can't be black.
You're gonna have to get
a
sunlight. We're gonna have to put it on your
no,
Amazon
not even
wish
that.
list.
No, I'm not worried about like the B12 or whatever. No, I need to see. Like I need to wake up and see.
A
so I
light?
don't panic. Just so
Yeah.
I can see the room so I can recalibrate.
Yeah, where
that
you're
I'm,
at.
That I'm
you know
in
what? That would help me
somebody's
a
living
lot,
room or somebody,
probably. Do you stay in a lot of people's living rooms?
Yeah, this is the thing. I don't like.
Are you having weird one night stands?
No, I don't love hotels. I don't love them.
Yeah.
So when I go to do shows, for comedy, I try to find places where I know people. I would rather be at somebody's house, on their couch
Yeah.
and wake up and talk to them. We make breakfast or whatever.
Yeah.
Or they tell me, don't go to that diner, go to that one.
Yeah.
I don't trust the downstairs guy at the hotel.
Oh, to not let people up in your room?
No, not even that. Like, if I
Right.
ask him, like, what's the place, he's just going to be like, I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit what the
If
breakfast place is.
I'm like catastrophizing this.
No.
I'm like, you think this
No.
bad thing's gonna
They
happen?
let
to
me
you?
out. So
Yeah, I
it's
know,
not,
right?
There's not a lot of security.
Well, no, they knew you were coming.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair
they
enough.
knew. Did you tell them you were coming?
I
to
was
my
waiting
room?
for her to get off the phone for like a while because I wasn't sure if I needed a key to get in the elevator.
No, you didn't.
No.
Actually.
So she was just like, she was like, is there anybody in the like? I was like, and she was like, is there anybody in the room to let you? And I was like, yeah. I don't know if I could use. We were both doing like not real sentences.
Yeah, she was just worried. She's like, well, this person looks nervous. They probably think that you're coming up here and like you're
Doing good stuff.
purchasing me. Yeah.
Okay. All
yeah.
right. Yeah.
You're renting me.
Unfortunately, that's not the goal. Okay, wait, we never finished it. So I stay in places. I'd rather stay at somebody's house. I don't like it's something impersonal about being in a hotel.
Yeah.
Some people love it.
See, it depends for me. Like, it depends on the hotel because I get weirded out about like germs and stuff
Sure.
and people like sleeping
So, well, okay, so that's a good
in
question.
the same bed.
So are there more germs in this hotel room than there are in my buddy's house, you think?
It depends on your buddy, honestly.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know.
Okay,
Who are
so
you
wait,
hanging out with?
Let's go through the. Well, I'm trying to hang out with adult people at this point in my life, but there's been times when I wasn't. So, so how do you mitigate germs? Like, when somebody walks in your house, shoes off immediately?
So, yes, especially if I've just like deeply cleaned the house. So, I'm a Rumney-Chel gypsy.
Okay.
So
I don't know what any of those words mean.
So Rumney-Chels are a tribe from Europe that come from Romania, and then they migrated to England and Scotland. So I'm I'm really OCD, and I don't know if those things actually go hand in hand. Well, being cleanly is if you're dirty, if you're a dirty girl, it's really frowned upon.
Sure.
And I'm like,
culturally, sure.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I've just always been raised to like be a neat freak. So my roommate, Harley Jade, is the complete opposite of a neat freak. Okay. I'm gonna blast her out right now.
Do it.
Take
it all out.
She just, she's very, I think, artistic, and a lot of people that are artistic.
This is a weird couple, but okay, I'll follow. I'll take this.
A lot of people that are artistic, like they're scatterbrained sometimes.
Well, there's organization, but it doesn't necessarily manifest
right through like the house.
Dishes.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So Harley will like just destroy her room,
Yeah.
and I like
But as you're like, it's in your room. I just leave it in there.
yeah. So sometimes though, when I like walk through the house, like I bought these air purifiers. I bought 3 of them. I bought
like a little joint that's
no. They were like
deal.
$200
Yeah,
a piece. Yeah. So I bought these like really nice HEPA air purifiers. It does like a turbo cycle, and it takes out germs, smells like allergens,
mites.
and then like and then general clean. Okay, so I love my my air filters. Well, Harley had been gone for like 2 weeks.
So she has no idea what she's walking into.
Right. Well, she knows that I was like cleaning the house. Well, a lot of times when she leaves, she comes back and I've just been like cleaning, and the house smells like bleach, and she's like.
Now, are those related things? She's gone. She's like, I can clean everything now.
Yeah, it's like me organizing the world.
Right.
I'm like, she's gone.
Right.
I'm just gonna clean, and so when I come home, it's gonna be clean, and then she's gonna take her shoes off and you know not make anything dirty.
Right.
So. I have obsessive compulsive disorder, so like I overly clean things.
Like, have you ever cleaned something so hard that you took the paint off it? Like you fucked something up?
No,
I've been there.
I used to be like that with my hand. Well, okay,
with your hands?
Yeah, so I used to wash my hands so much until I finally started to learn that that germs, you can't wash the good bacteria off of your hands, or you're gonna get more sick. Sure. And my fingertips were hurting.
Okay.
Try.
Yeah. I get it.
It sucks.
No, I have the same. Well, I have the same. It's not the same, but I had that level because I would bite my nails. And I was biting my nails long before I was fingering girls, so I didn't know
exactly
that I have some level of nail to protect my finger.
So anyway, the moral of my whole point to this story is that Harley came home. No, she came home, and I was like, I hired a maid just to clean the whole house, and I was like, hey, are you gonna come home to clean before the maid comes? And she was like, I don't want the maid to go in my room at all. And I was like, oh my god, the only reason I hired a maid was for your room. Right. My room is clean.
I'm doing fine on my own.
Okay, yeah. I will tell on myself a bit. Like, my closet is a mess, and I clutter my clothes.
Clutter doesn't mean filth, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say she's like filthy, but
but that's just because we're gonna see her in a second.
Yeah, we are gonna see her. So she's just always gone. Standard. She's always gone. Yeah, for my standard.
For your level,
I'm like, what happened in here? Yeah. So I put one of the air filters. I don't know if she knows that I did this. No, well, I tried to put it in her room, but I didn't want to go in her room because I didn't want to like breathe in any germs. So
you didn't want to not go in her room, not to disturb her things or to invade her privacy. You didn't want to breathe her dirty ass air.
Oh yeah, exactly. So I put this air filter in the hallway,
right next to the door.
Yeah, because she was like, "I'll be home in a second." So I took mine out of my room and I put it right next to and I put it on turbo and pointed it towards her room. And I did it so passive aggressively. And this was right before we came to New York.
Yeah,
and I was
like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just waiting. I was just like standing there looking at her, like for her to come in the door and see it. And then she kind of started to clean her room after that. But my friend is staying at my house right now, and he was like, wow, the house is so clean. It looks great because I had the maid come, and I like also cleaned. And then all the smoke alarms started going off, like the smoke detectors, like the batteries are dying. And so he had to go in her room to cut it off. And he was like, what happened in Harley's room? And I was just like
a singular earthquake.
I was like, she's been really busy lately. She hasn't had time to clean.
That's so funny. All right, so you were telling me before we started actually that the level of germs in New York. Now that you're cognizant of it, you're trying extra hard not to get sick because of stuff coming up. You've been wearing a SARS mask.
Yes.
It's
cool too.
Hold on. SARS mask.
Look at this.
Are you gonna? Do you have a personalized SARS? Put it on.
Hold on, so I broke it on the plane, so I have to put my hair up to...
You broke?
I broke the ear loops that tighten it.
Pressure and stress?
Because I was trying to put it around my ponytail.
You were so aggressive
because I wanted to make it tighter, so I put it around my ponytail.
Okay, so wait, what part broke?
The ear loops that tighten it.
This is... Now, by the way, it doesn't affect the podcast at all because we can't hear that you're wearing it.
Yeah, I
Where
know,
you look
right?
like a lunatic.
No,
No
I don't.
problem. Okay, because
I
it
look
doesn't.
so cute.
No, it doesn't look like a SARS mask. It looks like you're gonna rob a fucking bank.
I know, that's the cool part about it.
But nobody knows why you're wearing it.
Exactly, everybody's scared.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
Everybody looks at
And you
me.
just talk like you'll just talk to
Well,
like the flight attendant, just
I'll
normal, like it's like a normal
yeah,
thing.
and I'll like smile at people because I'm a smiley person.
Sure. But you
and
can't.
so I'm
but-
like.
So then, how do you know if they
around.
know that you're smiling? Wait, put it back
Well-
on and smile. I don't understand. What do you mean? So how do I know that you're smiling?
This is why I made you come here because I was gonna show up at wherever we were gonna go,
And you were gonna be freaked out.
like, no, you were gonna be freaked out.
In the mask. Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. Wait, okay, so yeah, it just looks like crazy eyes. You know, you can't tell that's a smile. Do like
They are crazy
now,
eyes.
now
though.
frown. Or like, okay, give me like, is that a frown? Okay, give me like a serious look.
I can't. I'm laughing. You're a comedian.
None of
You're
it, none of
making
it
me
looks
laugh.
any different. You gotta understand how not different any of this looks.
I'm smiling with my eyes.
This is insane. This is gonna be incredible footage, though. Everybody's gonna listen to this because of those 5 seconds you're wearing that mask. That's insane.
So, I mean, I think that
But you were telling me something. I stopped you from telling a story because I was like, let's do it on the cast. But
yeah.
something happened at the airport.
So, okay, I flew first class because I'm like,
'Cause you're a
I don't.
classy bitch.
Yeah, well, no, not really. I just didn't want to get sick. I'm like,
Why is it cleaner in first class?
Well, I've got 2 weeks in New York.
Yeah.
I don't want to get sick. I got to go back to LA. I've got shit I'm doing. So, like first class, you have premier access. You're boarding faster,
Yeah.
so you're spending less time in the airport, and there's less people up
You're
there
less-
because it's closed off.
But then they gotta walk through.
No,
they
not
walk
on
through
not
you.
on
they come on the side.
Virgin.
Okay,
No,
perfect.
they can't. Because
Wait, right, you go this way and they go that way.
yeah,
Got it.
they can't come up to the bathrooms up
Yeah,
front.
the one time that I did, I was first, and then just the looks and the whole
Mhm.
thing when people are walking by you. I
Yeah.
think that's way more germs. I think because there's hate germs there too. Like
Yeah,
just jumping
they're
off of
angry.
people.
They're like,
Yeah, the germs are jumping off of people
here,
trying to land on you.
get sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there were so many people. Like there were what, probably 12 people in first class, and so I flew first class because I'm like, I'm not gonna get sick. I'm gonna just relax, whatever. And everyone on that airplane was sneezing and coughing. Like I thought that these flight attendants were gonna start passing out airborne instead of like peanuts.
Right.
I was.
But no one else was noticing that this was happening.
No. The guy behind me, every time this older gentleman would cough and sneeze, he would be like, "That's disgusting!"
Oh,
in
he
the
was
most
freaking
like,
out.
yeah,
He
in
was
the
saying it out loud?
yeah, in like
This is
in like
crazy.
obnoxiously
Oh, fuck.
like, and I was like. And I think it was probably because I was wearing my mask, and everybody's like, "This girl obviously cannot get sick."
Right.
And I'm like, "I'm not sick," and so I like was making it a point to tell people I'm not sick. And
I used to think that people were wearing the mask not out of weird paranoia, but like they're sick and
Yeah,
and
they
it's
don't
a
want to get
respect
other
thing.
people
Like
sick.
that was an Asian culture thing. They wear it so that they don't give other people shit.
So I think that sure in some places, but I you can't get me to fly if I'm sick. Fuck that.
So everywhere you go, you wear this mask.
In New York, yes. Okay.
Okay.
Like
Fair enough.
I can't get sick. I have to be all healthy.
Yeah.
I look cute or healthy.
I think we all do.
Yeah.
So wait, so this is what. Okay, so
Probably look
you-
skinnier.
so I'm at the stage where I think everything's funny. Like I finally reached that stage. I don't know if it's like some sort of like it's like the Buddha of like that's the
Of
level.
comedy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, I think everything's funny. But the harder part is trying to figure out how to get that to other people. That's the hardest
Yeah.
part of comedy is we see something that's funny, we know it's funny, but
Mhm.
we gotta like backtrack and like do like a mile of runway for you to realize
To
why
laugh?
that out of context thing is funny. I gotta
Yeah.
put the whole context. So
I think that a lot of things are funny.
so
But I have a dry sense of humor though. I have a really dirty sense of humor.
I don't see. Yeah,
Like
I
I'm
think we all
super
do.
jaded. Like
We all have that, and then the problem is sometimes when people like want to pretend like that's not a part of it,
yeah.
because we all know that's the easy laugh.
Yeah.
It's going dirty, and so
Right.
people go, I don't respect people that go dirty. Well, it's because it's easier, but it's like we all
Yeah,
have that childish
it's
thing.
easy
A
because
fart
we
is funny.
all love it.
Yeah, we love it. We want to hear about it.
Yeah.
And and a well executed dick joke is it's like a fine wine. But
I like it.
so on the subway, and there's a lady. So, so okay, the way the subway ends with I don't know what train it is. So it's either the 4-5 or I guess it's probably the 4-5 because it's benches.
Okay.
So other trains, it's got the weird geometry
Yeah.
of the city. So it's all benches. I guess it could be the 2-3. So it's all benches, and it's got like the thing on the end. So I'm in the. I try to stand at the doorway because of my germ shit. I don't want to touch anything.
He's speaking like New York to me. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So on the subway, would you never take the subway at all?
I did for the 2 weeks I stayed in New York, and I'm gonna force Harley to take it.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, I'm thinking about it, and it just feels like a hot box of like.
Yeah, you don't want to be if you're having all this shit.
You're about
already?
to tell me. You're about to tell me like this story, and I'm gonna be traumatized.
No,
like...
no, because it didn't exist in reality. So this woman is sitting on the edge, and there's a person next to her coughing. And every time the person coughs, she's like jumping, like visually and physically affected by the cough. Like she's like getting away from the person, and I find it so funny. And I don't know anybody in this train, and I've reached a point in my life where there's no like I'm like I feel like I'm in control of my own embarrassment, so I can't get embarrassed. So just for me, I start like every time she like hopped a little closer to me, I started fake coughing. so then he would cough on this side, and he's really coughing.
Yeah.
And then I was fake coughing on this side, and she was just getting like, just
my
claustrophobic,
God.
locked in this little thing. But I was loving it so much. I was having such a hard time trying to figure out how to fake cough and not laugh. But it was one of the best things that's ever happened to me.
Oh my God.
I mean, I feel bad for the lady, but she's kind of wrong.
Why?
If you have that much fear of germs, don't be on the subway. Don't sit down. Don't be on the subway.
Yeah.
And like, don't just. And also, she's kind of rude. Like, fine. Like if somebody like pulls a booger out near me, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna wince away and make that person feel like an asshole. I'm gonna do it on my own.
Yeah.
Go away. I don't want you to touch by your booger, obviously.
Yeah.
Go away. That I will say. I'm afraid of boogers.
See, that's such a that's a New York attitude. Yeah,
like, go away.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't look at it.
Yeah,
Remove yourself from it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Right,
Well, I can appreciate that.
So airport SARS mask, coughing on a lady. This is literally this is the list that I wrote. Coughing on a lady.
Is this supposed to be blinking, or is it gonna die?
What, this or that? No, this is good. This is telling me that it's on and that it's and that Wi-Fi's. I don't know.
Oh.
It's a GoPro. We just plug GoPro. Send me a free GoPro. All right. So the thing that happened the most recently was Valentine's Day last week.
It was.
How do you feel about Valentine's Day? What's your favorite holiday?
I flew on Valentine's Day, and
so
Valentine's Day isn't really a holiday. Like
that. Okay. I agree with that.
I mean, it's a
I have
Hallmark
very personal
holiday.
feelings about Valentine's Day.
Do you?
Well, it's 2 days before my birthday.
This sounds like like you've been jaded.
Well,
you know what?
So if I'm in a relationship, my birthday is directly affected by how good of a Valentine's Day I create for my person.
Oh my God.
So if I bomb Valentine's Day, then all of my presents go back to the store. Or at least those are the people that have dated.
So
anyway.
you know what? Speaking of being jaded,
Yeah.
so Harley Jade,
Yeah.
her birthday is Christmas Eve, and she's a twin.
Oh, Jesus.
So she is like, she gets like a triple whammy, and she really
gets basically no appreciation.
Yeah,
that whole time.
so she hates holidays, but I am like, so you're gonna ask her these questions. I'm gonna be in here for moral support because she's gonna her face. She's gonna be like,
oh, perfect. I got some insider info.
So I love throwing parties. I am such a
favorite holiday.
I don't know, anything I can bake a cake for.
Really?
Like I love Christmas. Okay. I love giving presents. I love people's birthdays.
Okay.
So I just have to show you my friend. Sam, he.
Can we shout out Sam?
Shout out to Sam.
I can't figure if we can shout him out or not.
I made my friend Sam a fox cake.
I don't know what that means. It was made out of fox, or it looked like a fox.
No, it looked like a fox.
Because that's where we're at in life. Is like mom would be like mom would make cakes for me as a kid, but you would call it what it resembled.
Yeah.
But now in this day and age, with people thinking that restaurants are a big deal. It's literally usually made out of fox. I don't understand. Oh, you don't want me to touch it, sorry.
No, it's fine. This is.
Okay, it's a fox. It's a fox head. Yeah. No, it's very cute.
Cute. So I made him that, and his birthday's the day after Thanksgiving. All my friends. I'm like, I gotta go back and
this
count.
year was the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So this past year was the day after Thanksgiving. So we did Thanksgiving, and I made him a fox cake, and so I will do.
It a fox cake.
It
was.
So it's cute. It was cute. So I will do anything like somebody's sick. I'm like, oh my God, let me make you something.
Cake time.
Soup, cake, whatever you want. Like
no shit.
like I'm from West Virginia, so I was technically like bred to be a housewife.
Yeah,
Not
sure.
inbred.
It's so funny. It's so funny. So like in the Northeast, you can always find you can always talk about towns, and then you talk about what like the worst town around is.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're from Syracuse, you just find like a shittier suburb.
Syracuse.
That's where I'm from.
I have friends from Syracuse.
So I'm from Baldwinsville, and so our suburb is kind of shitty. So we have to find a worse suburb like Solvay to make fun of. So I go around, the country a lot of times trying to figure out what the shitty place is, and for some reason, in absence of a shitty suburb, they just go to West Virginia.
Yeah.
When I get in that area.
That's what happens.
That's the butt of all
Everybody's
the jokes.
like, West Virginia right here.
West. Yeah, so
so I love like giving people presents. Basically, I threw Harley a surprise birthday party, and I wanted to throw her an anti-holiday party, but we didn't have time to put it together.
I don't even know how that works.
An anti-holiday
party? Yeah, because
party?
you can't, because...
So
okay, but still
I was going to
party.
celebrate, it was a
so
huge
she doesn't
party.
hate parties.
She doesn't hate parties.
She hates holidays.
She hates holidays,
Okay.
yeah. She hates celebrating things.
Right, so that's the same, right? So it's kind of like, it's an anti-party party.
Yeah, so I have like a forced celebration fetish. So so I planned this whole entire party, and she's really big into raves and like EDMing or whatever, that EDM music.
Yeah,
and
I like the people that aren't in it. They just it's whatever EDMing. I don't know.
Yeah,
like
she's really into that. So she drags me along to things, and I'm like.
Have you learned anything? I feel like that's
I'm
an environment you can't be forced into and then decide to like it.
Well. I have more on this later. Okay. We'll get right back to this after this story.
Please.
So I basically decorated this whole Mediterranean restaurant, which it's like a cool like new place. It's in LA.
Okay, I thought you made it. No. It's an actual Mediterranean. I thought
restaurant.
You made your apartment into a. Okay, you went to a Mediterranean restaurant.
So we went to and we surprised her. She cried. It was wonderful. I was like, every year for your birthday, this is gonna happen.
That's all I've wanted for like 34 years is someone to give me a fucking surprise party.
Oh my god, just be my friend.
Jesus.
Like, so Katie Morgan, who's like my other best friend, she's like my big sister. Her birthday is St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
So I decided like 2 days before that I was going to throw her a surprise party, and apparently nobody had ever thrown her a surprise party.
Nobody gives people surprise parties.
Oh my god!
I planned 2 for my father and 1 for my grandfather.
Yeah.
I had a little bit to do the grandfather one, but they're great.
I love surprise parties.
And then people feel like they have to give
but
speeches.
Nobody
it's
ever
like a whole
does this
thing.
for my birthday. Like nobody ever does surprise things for my birthday.
People.
I am I'm like, someone surprise
and
me.
hint on me. Somebody give me a. If I'm dating somebody near my birthday, I'll start introducing them to long lost friends and telling stories so that they know who to call.
You guys should exchange numbers.
You gotta make sure that you call my cousin that's in Miami
because
this is gonna happen.
Friends.
I know I don't see him all the time, but for a surprise party, he better be here.
You create a whole Facebook group, like if
just in case
for a hypothetical
long
surprise party. This is who I would invite.
I would love to see that I haven't seen in a long time. Hint, hint.
So, Katie, I threw her a party, and like nobody goes to sushi on St. Patrick's Day. That's like, that's like the most un-American, or the most un-Irish thing. I don't know. I guess that's
and they don't even serve beer.
Yeah, and
nobody goes sake bombing on St. Patrick's Day.
So Katie loves sushi.
Okay.
So we did Tokyo Delves. We went. It was crazy. There was like 30 people that showed up.
That's awesome.
And I had like a set menu, and I did this all in less than 20. It was awesome. Like less than 24 hours. And honestly, I put it all together.
That's the best. The problem when you plan a surprise party is any period of time before
you give people
you can fuck it up.
Yeah,
you can fuck it up big.
And so I had Evan Stone like bring her in, and she had no idea. She just thought he was taking her to dinner.
Yeah.
And then we surprised
on the birthday.
Yeah.
That's great.
And she was like, "Oh my god, nobody's ever done this for me."
Because of how far I've had to plan people stuff, we always try to do it on some off day, like some day that it wouldn't have anything to do. Like there's no reason you should think it.
Yeah.
Because if it's on your day.
Right.
Or it's like, what are we gonna like? It's like. Because then you always have the risk of like, what are we going to do for my birthday? And then you got to go, nothing, we're going to do nothing.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
Well, no,
you know what I mean?
No, that's not how you do it.
You're
doing it all wrong. Plan. You're like, we should just, let's go to like dinner and then, like the favorite club or whatever.
Right.
And like, so you kind of hint at what you're going to do for the surprise party.
But then it deads it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they're like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so that's enough. I'm not really.
The worst.
I feel like you're not. Don't you have to make up stories to be funny?
No, see, I don't believe in that. We'll talk about that if you want. I believe in like my mom and my sister are the best exaggerators on earth. They'll tell a story and like eventually in the story you look at the family you're like, none of this even happened. And she's just telling our family. but it's great. You know, it's great. There's something great about
Yeah.
it. I could never do that. I can't go that far out of the realm of reality. I
Yeah.
have to find what's funny about what's actually happening.
Yeah.
At some level.
You're
Okay.
an Aquarius.
Okay. Whatever all this thing. Okay. Katie Morgan spreads with very tears.
She cried.
Oh.
Sorry, tears. I think something completely different.
Sure.
I'm like, what are we talking about
tears.
with tears? That can mean a lot of weird things with me.
Right.
We don't even have to talk about that.
Okay, so how many people's surprise parties have you planned?
Probably like 4.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I love birthdays. My best friend Emily and I.
Shout out Emily.
Shout out to
I don't know why I'm shouting everybody out. I've never had my own radio show before.
That's what it is.
You're
But
right.
you know what?
Shout out.
When Katie and I had a radio show, I used to shout out everyone. I'm like,
It's not even a
shout
thing.
out.
It's not even a thing people do anymore.
Yeah, and they're like, what?
Shout
Why
out.
don't say my name on the radio. God. Like,
Well, yeah, who cares?
I'm like getting friends texting me. We're not live, but
Yeah.
what? So, basically, what was I gonna say? Oh, if something good. Oh, so Emily and I have been making each other's birthday cakes, and her birthday's coming up. So,
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do because she's back home in West Virginia, and like she just got married, and
So you're gonna mail her a cake?
I'm gonna have to like have somebody deliver it to her or something, or I'm just gonna have to show up on her birthday.
Yeah. Well,
But I mean, it's close.
Well,
Her
she can't
birthday's,
listen to this.
I think it's March 4th.
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's
So there's no
really
way. Yeah,
close.
I
Yeah.
won't have my shit together before
Yeah.
I have this thing released. By then, don't worry.
Exactly. Do you have your shit together?
I have my shit
Would you
somewhat together.
would you
I have
consider
my shit together
yourself
more-
somebody that has their shit together?
I have more of my shit together than other people in this business.
Yeah.
As a general rule.
Okay.
But then there's a lot of free floating shit that happens in this business that I can't control and I haven't figured out how to control.
Right.
And so sometimes I just go, you know what, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. And how long
so I
have
try
you
to
been doing
carve off my
comedy?
thing. So I got here in 05. So I've been doing
Oh, wow.
comedy. That's I guess it's 12 years now, which
Oh, fun.
which feels sad.
Wait, did you say you were at the Laugh Factory?
No,
Did you say where were you at?
no. When I did, what did I? When I was in LA, I played,
No. The other day.
Oh, Stand Up New York.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. There's no Laugh Factory in New York anymore. They killed that club and they changed the name 3 times and now it's literally a haunted house. That's the value of comedy.
Wow.
Is that it turned into a haunted house.
My friend
It's making
has like a
millions
little thing he says about me when I'm near. He like I go to like my friends' comedy shows
Yeah.
all the time,
Shout out, or
and
no?
when Adam Hunter.
Okay, Adam
I
Hunter,
love
shout out.
Adam. He's fucking rocks. He's about to get engaged.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
he's about to get married. He's already engaged.
Okay.
But so I'll go. Adam does this little like comedy club thing at the Dime,
Yeah.
and it's like a free show because they're just trying to generate
Sure.
stuff at the bar. And he does that like on Tuesday nights. It's like his thing. So I will go, and when he's not playing a big show, and if I stand up, he says like. He's like, this is my friend Charlotte. She's so cute. And I'm like, okay, I like where this is going.
So then you deliberately stand up?
No,
every
I
time?
don't. I
Oh.
try to not stand up. And I just went to go grab a drink last time, and he was like, "This is my friend Charlotte." And then he was like, "She's in school. She's like one of the few porn stars that are actually like doing porn to
pay
pay
their
for
bills,
school.
sure.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
pay
yeah.
for school." And so he'll kind of tease me
That's funny.
a little bit, and I like it. It's fun. It feeds my narcissism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we were saying before, and this is kind of where some of the ideas for the origin of this podcast came from. Is I think our industries are similar. I think there's probably the same amount of people trying to do comedy as there are trying to do porn.
Yeah,
And
there are
I
a lot of
think-
porn people trying to do comedy.
And that's the other
Oh
one that's
my.
happening now. Well, because here's the thing. It works. So at this stage in entertainment, all you have to do to get into comedy is just be somebody that people know. So you have I don't know, tens of thousands of Twitter followers,
Yeah,
right?
you
So
know.
just have that. You walk into a club, you go, hey, people know who I am, and then they'll put you on stage.
stage.
They don't care.
Yeah,
Not to say that the people that are doing comedy that were in your industry are bad at comedy, because I don't have specific examples.
right.
But maybe there are people that are
Right,
getting on
we can
stage
see my face.
in comedy. There are people getting on stage in comedy because of followings and things like that,
Right.
and they didn't pay their dues, and that, so it's the same kind of thing. But then there's also people that are trying to get in that
Mhm.
end up getting in and hate it,
Yeah,
aren't good at it,
yeah.
and then they get out, or they
It's
feel
the same.
exploited.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Like girls are girls are not prepared sometimes when they come in and they think they're going to make all this money and just be famous so quickly. And I'm like, listen, just because you're taking it up the ass on camera for a couple of, like, you know, a little over $1,000, you're like,
and it's the same in comedy.
Yeah.
Not
you're not
specifically
famous, right?
Not specifically with things going up your ass, but you're in a basement for free for people that don't give a shit, and it hurts. I mean, it really hurts every time. It's a penetrating feeling.
Is it?
To say something that you think is in your heart, that you think has value, and to just have a room of people stare at you. That's an open mic.
It's a little masochistic.
It would. I don't know what the equivalent of porn. It would just be masturbating forever, never coming. Like that's what the first 5 years of comedy is for the most part. For most people,
just solo masturbation scenes.
Just nothing ever.
See, I feel like coming is not the reward in porn. Like
not in porn. That's
for me, I'm like, just write me the check.
Right.
I'm like,
but the laugh is the reward in comedy.
And
so without that, it's a fiasco. And you have to get a thick skin. You have to figure it out, and you have to be comfortable with parts of a joke might not work for a while.
Somebody, you need to have me in every show. Yeah. So when Adam was doing this thing, somebody that went on, I forgot who it was. He was so funny. I'm gonna have to go back and look.
It's my favorite thing that people do. I wonder if it goes. So they'll go, I was at the comedy club last week. I said, awesome. I said, who'd you see?
Yeah.
And they go, it was
I usually remember,
and he was talking about
his
mom. Well,
see, I usually remember, but I saw like 10 different people that night. So, but this guy was like, I love watching people's expressions when I tell jokes. Like this girl right here, and was pointing at me. He's like, you look like you're gonna be a great mom one day. And I'm like, if he only knew. Holy shit.
Sometimes the person that says is way off.
Yeah, and he's like, you're gonna be. Well, everybody tells me that. I think it's because I bake cakes for all my friends.
Maybe
they're like, you're gonna be a great mom. I'm like, this uterus is for decoration only.
You know who's about to be a mom?
Who?
Jennifer Aniston.
Oh my god.
After all of that bullshit.
Wow.
They left each other.
Good for her. Good for her.
Sorry, I don't know why I worked away.
Well,
I just saw it at the grocery store.
My uterus is only for decoration.
Okay.
I'm like 22,
Decoration, decorative uterus. Okay.
Yeah. So, this guy was like, "You're gonna be a great mom one day. You're like that soccer mom who your face, you just seems like you have so much pride when somebody tells a joke where you laugh and you're like, that was so good.
Okay, that might not be wrong. I feel like you're a compassionate person.
Yeah, I try to.
You might not be wrong on all accounts.
So, just that I'm like, just want everybody to know have no interest in being a mom.
No interest.
Keep your cum outside of my vagina.
It's only respectful. All right, so
he's like, oh my god, we have to make her stop talking about sex.
No. So that's okay. So the podcast is called Porn Stars of People, and we talked about it a little bit beforehand, just from the standpoint of I've seen the way people talk to porn stars, and it's gross. And I just don't want to go down those lines. Look, I mean, on stage I talk about cum. I talk about no, that's not my act. I don't know why I said. But I talk about relationships. We talk about
like,
sex.
I don't talk about cum.
45 minutes to talk about cum. Come see me. I'm going on tour in 2 weeks. Come see it's a cum show. It's incredible. No, but all those things come up. So it's like
right.
I'm trying to find the barrier and the intersection of what these things are and where we can go and not go.
I think it's important to.
I just don't want you to sit here and
exactly.
just get way into the thing. I don't want to.
I think that it's important to be able to talk about sexuality in an open light. Now, I don't know. I grew up in like a really small town in West Virginia. My dad's a preacher.
Do you want to say the town or no? Is it too small to say?
Nobody would know it, but kind of close to Virginia Tech.
Okay. Sure. I don't know what city it is, but
it's in Blacksburg is Virginia Tech. But like so like Bluefield, Virginia, West Virginia, and my house is literally divided by the line, the Virginia West Virginia line. Like
Wait,
how
inside your house?
Yeah, so mine and my brother's bedrooms were in West Virginia.
No,
so my mom gets so mad. My mom is like, "You're lying." So like our bedrooms are in West Virginia, and
this doesn't sound real. This sounds like a Willy Wonka
No,
plot.
this is serious. So like, and then the rest of the house, and like, so like the yard and everything.
Get out of my seat. Just go to West Virginia. Yeah. Anybody from West Virginia doesn't get to talk to me for the next 30 minutes.
My mom would get so mad because
she lives in Virginia and you live in West Virginia. That's incredible.
No, she would get mad because I would tell everybody, yeah, I'm from West Virginia. And she's like,
No, you're
you
not.
are not from
No,
West
you're
Virginia.
not.
And I'm like, Mom, yes,
Mama,
I
just
am.
took a shit in West Virginia. What are you talking about?
Like,
I spent all my time in West Virginia.
I
That's
sleep
incredible.
there.
How can you put a house on 2 states? That doesn't make any sense.
Because okay, you have Bluefield, Virginia, and you have Bluefield, West Virginia, and they're so Bluefield.
So it's kind of like Kansas City.
Yeah,
Kansas,
sure.
Kansas City.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like
It's right there. Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
both. So you can be in like 4 states really at once.
No shit.
Actually, you got Carolina down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
All of
That's an incredible story.
It's a small town. So, I was going to tell you about EDM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That
This
seems
is
like
such a great story. Oh
normal
my god! And I
transition.
finally, I'm gonna freak out. This is
Okay.
the best thing ever.
So you figured out liking
So
EDM. That was my question. Basically.
Okay, as a kid, I used to, not a kid, but like I was like 16, and I used to burn CDs for the guy I liked and his friends.
Making a
And
mixtape
so-
for somebody was like the sexiest thing you could do.
Yeah, so I
And
used
like-
to
and
burn
like,
them CDs.
We wouldn't even write cards. That's our generation. We would literally we would just make people mixtapes.
Yeah.
And that
So,
would tell our whole story.
so they would give me a list of like songs though. So, I would download them on BearShare.
Yeah,
And
dude, I remember Bear Share.
oh my
It's
god,
so funny.
that's where I downloaded my first porn accidentally too. I was like,
Yeah. Oh,
what
accidentally?
am I watching?
I was always I was trying to download porn a lot of times, and I was accidentally downloading anything
like
other
anything
than porn.
else than porn. No,
Yeah, they
it got to that.
labeled it
It
porn,
did
yeah.
get to that point for me.
So fun.
Like, but anyway, so we have BearShare to thank for me being a
Bear
porn
Share.
star. BearShare and Jesus. So, so my parents they wouldn't allow me to listen to secular music. So I could only listen to Christian music. And
What?
yeah,
I
so
don't understand.
I would download these songs on BearShare, and I had this little blue MP3 player.
That you had to
And
hide.
no, so they knew I had it, and I would change the names of the songs
Hilarious.
to Christian songs.
So funny.
Well, one day my mom was teaching choir, and
No.
so I had downloaded this song, and I had changed it to like "I Can Only Imagine"
Uh-huh.
by, I think it's like "Mercy Me" or whatever.
Yeah,
and
it's the thong song by Cisco.
no, even better. So, so my mom, we were like in choir or whatever. My mom like goes to play the song, and she's like, "Okay, we're gonna start with I Can
You
Only
were there.
Imagine." Yeah, I was there.
But-
so
you
I'm
know
like,
what's about to happen.
yeah, and I'm like, "Fuck my life."
Why can't you stop her?
Because I had to pretend like I was innocent
No,
here.
that's a
so,
situation where you
So-
take the thing and you just start stomping it. And you're like, oh, I don't know. I had
No,
like
they
a
were
panic
so
attack.
much more durable back then. Like that never would have worked.
Throw it in water. Chuck it out the window. Okay.
So then she turns it on, and it's Borgor ice cream.
I don't know.
So
Wait, what is this song?
it's called Ice Cream. It was like one of Borgor's first.
I don't know what Borgor is.
So I say his name's so weird, but I think I like stressed.
Sing the song.
Can we just play
No,
it?
I want you to sing
No, it's like all these bitches want to lick my ice cream.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so
That's aggressive.
yeah, and so
Wow.
it was what he. So I've been like obsessed with him ever since because my mom played the song and she was like, "Oh my god!"
So,
And she
how
like
many people-
yelled
how
at
many people in
me.
the room?
Like the whole choir, like 30
Wow.
kids
Okay, so
my
that's not-
age.
but
Yeah.
But that's still.
But my
that's still
mom,
the story they're still telling their life.
yelled. She was so mad. She was like, "Do you understand what this means?" I'm like, "Obviously, somebody wants to eat his ice cream."
Take it literal.
And my
Oh,
mom
she was
like,
trying to explain to you.
yeah, no, she was
what the
yelling at me
sexual
like this is wrong,
innuendos
and you
were.
have this playing, and I was like, I'm gonna delete my BearShare. I'm so traumatized. I'm so
But
sorry.
this is
like,
all an act.
yeah, no, I was a little shit. Like, like, so I met Borgor here the other day.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
On
so,
purpose?
yes. So I've
Okay.
been trying to
It'd
meet
be weird
him.
to just run into
So
him,
all
'cause I don't even know who
all
that
of
is.
my friends are friends with him because like okay, so Harley's boyfriend is like a really big DJ,
Okay.
and then all like his friend just toured with it was doing a tour, so we were out here, and then my friend Ray Volpe, I think I can never
You
pronounce
don't
his
know
last.
people's names.
No.
Shout out Ray Volpe.
Yeah, VOLPE. But they were making fun of the way I pronounce everything.
Right.
So
wait, you met the guy and you never asked him what his
I've
name was.
been
How do you spell
trying-
Borgor?
No, it's Borgore. They just make fun of the way I say it because I put it like 2 syllables and
So
I
what's it
stress
supposed
the
to be?
It's supposed to be like like Borgor. No, I can't even
Because
say
his real
it.
name is Asaph
It's
Borger.
Asaf. Yeah, it's
Asaph
Asaf.
Borger.
Yeah, but his DJ name is Borgor.
Okay. So
And
are you
I
saying
said
it
it
right or not?
correctly just now.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's just the
Borgor.
way
Got it.
stress the wrong syllable, and they laugh at me.
He's young. So
He's
that's why I don't know
young.
the song.
He's young and hot.
Yeah, that's
but
why I
this
don't know
song's
the
from
song.
like 2009.
Yeah. But I was.
But so that's like less. Well, okay. Do you know the song "Decisions" with Miley Cyrus in it? And it's like, okay, no, you would know.
This
you
is
might
like 6 degrees of separation from Borgo. Trying to figure out which song it's gonna take before I know who he is.
You know.
I don't know who he is.
Fuck, what is that
I'm not
song
gonna
with
know who it is.
G-Eazy? I forgot.
I could talk about G.
Basically, I
could talk
love
about
him
G-Eazy
though.
all
But
day.
so, okay, hold on.
My
So
brother's
I've
favorite.
been obsessed with him.
Shout out my brother.
Shout out to your brother. So I've been obsessed with
boy.
him for so long. Oh, can you pronounce your last name for me?
Me right now. You're
Yeah.
actually asking me Frigolette.
Okay, so
Dan
I've been
Frigolette.
trying to pronounce that all day.
Yeah, who you been telling?
My friend was
Borgo,
like,
Borgo.
he
Yeah, what-
sounds Jewish.
What was
Is
the
he
guess?
Jewish?
So funny.
I was like Frigoleti.
Doesn't sound Jewish at all.
Can't
That's
pronounce.
funny. That's never.
Well, I
I'm
was just
Italian,
saying
but-
frig. I
Yeah,
can't
he's
pronounce
frig.
it.
Frig.
Yeah.
that's
So,
fine. I'm fine with it. Fine with it.
so anyway, I got to meet him, and I'm such a like I have like some weird like rapey undertones to me sometimes where
Okay.
I'm very like
But you gotta
aggressive.
understand how not rapey a woman is.
Right, exactly.
It's
But
so
if I was a
not
guy,
creepy. Anything that
everybody
you say,
would be like,
creepy.
"Oh my god."
Creepy shit. You could be
Who
John
is this?
Stamos at a bar by yourself
Yeah.
and be a creep.
Yeah.
It's not a good look.
And so, but I'm very aggressive, and like
We love that.
I've been dying to meet him forever. But he's apparently kind of shy. But
met him
his
this
whole
trip?
yeah,
Like-
so
like within the
like 2
last
days ago,
24 hours?
2
Okay,
daw ago.
okay.
So didn't have my SARS mask on. I'm just
Okay.
gonna throw that
Yeah,
out there
yeah.
because we were backstage, so I didn't have to wear it.
Wait,
But,
so you saw him play?
yeah, well, and so Harley took me on my birthday this past birthday. We went, and I was supposed to meet him, but then somebody gave me Molly, and I've never done that before in
So you
my
had no
life.
idea what was gonna happen. Okay.
Yeah, no
I
idea.
accidentally took Molly
I
once,
was
too.
rolling
Yeah.
my face off, like crying, like what's happening to me? I thought I was
So
gonna
funny.
die. It was horrible.
So
It
funny.
was
Wait,
so
so
bad.
where are you on
So-
where are you on the drug spectrum though?
I don't do any drugs.
I'm like a big
Yeah.
consequences guy. I'm always like, I don't know if I'm gonna get my brain back after this.
Yeah,
Like, that's how I feel.
yeah. So I'm
So I
pretty.
try not.
I mean, like I can drink with
Yeah.
the best of them, but you know. Well, okay.
I just don't know.
Mostly if we're talking about wine,
Okay.
not
Right. Everybody has their
yeah.
poison, right?
Yeah, wine.
Yeah, and then for
And
some reason the
champagne.
same person that that does well in champagne, if you
Right.
get gin, they're punching out car windows for no reason.
Yeah. I don't
Okay,
know.
so Borgor, let's get into you.
So,
aggressively
I met.
approaching Borgor.
Okay, well, I like tweet him all the time, and I finally got my Instagram and Twitter accounts taken away from me from my assistant. Shout out.
Oh,
at
what? So you're
Yay
not
Courtney.
even in charge anymore?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
totally.
I got retweeted
totally
earlier. That's
not.
not even, I gotta shout out your assistant for that.
Yeah, no, it's always at Yay Courtney, and she yells at me. She's like, "Stop telling people that it's me. They're like, they need to know that." And,
Oh, yeah,
and like
that's part of
sometimes,
the- yeah.
like sometimes it's me. Like I'm on there. Like if you see like a few tweets in a row that
Yeah.
seem inappropriate or like
Okay.
something about daddy, like that's usually me.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
something
This
weird.
is the decoy thing.
Yeah,
But now she's just gonna write that way.
Yeah,
There's
exactly,
no way.
exactly.
But I think the public understands at a certain level of fame or
Yeah.
whatever, you know, that there's another person involved.
Well,
There's another
mine's just
conduit.
because I'm incredibly, you know, like if I am at my house drinking a lot of wine,
Yeah.
I get super inappropriate, and I am just tweeting like
Okay, so that's
some
literally
off
that.
the wall stuff.
Okay.
People are like,
Right. Well,
what?
and then because the problem is, it's like it's not about being a person anymore. It's about being on brand all the time.
Right, exactly. And
So
she's
you're like,
yelling
oh,
at me.
yeah.
She's like,
This isn't on brand.
Yeah, that's what she says
It's
to me all the
so
time.
funny.
She's like, "You're so off
You're
brand
not on
right now.
brand
What are
right
you
now.
doing?"
What is happening?
Yeah, she's like, "Stop posting that."
just lost 6
I did a
followers 'cause you're not
video
on brand.
of me waterboarding myself the other
So
day, and she's
crazy.
like, "What are you doing?"
So
I mean,
crazy.
it was funny.
That could be fun.
I need
actually.
you. I love being waterboarded. It's one of my favorite things. No, really, look at this.
I believe you.
Oh wait, we
Oh,
gotta.
this is the-
we
I
gotta
can't touch your
turn
phone,
the
I forgot
sound
this
on.
is-
No,
yeah.
you can. It's fine. Hold on. It sounds like I'm having sex, but I'm not.
It's the same thing. Waterboarding and sex are pretty similar.
It's
Wait, so this is the Snapchat filter. Okay. I don't think you know what waterboarding is.
No,
it's way more aggressive.
Hold on,
than
I've
that.
been waterboarded. Do you want to see? Let me show you. Shout out to Mr. Pope.
There are plenty.
Shout out to the Pope for
There are
waterboarding me.
plenty of porn videos that are very similar to waterboarding, but I think it's more like cockboarding. But.
No, waterboarding Charlotte Cross.
Really?
I
They
legitimately love water torture.
They cover your face,
yeah,
so you can't see it coming.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so it's a constant feeling of drowning.
Yep.
What is,
exactly,
what
and
is
I
good
love
about
it.
that?
It's endorphin play.
Okay.
I gotta find it.
You can't do it to yourself. You're gonna drown yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not allowed to. Don't worry.
The guy
yelled
in
at me.
excess. It was he did the thing.
Yeah.
He hung himself in his bathtub. You need somebody else.
They all
you need
yelled
a
at me
spotter,
and told
okay?
me no. That's like when I play with my gas mask by myself. And then they yell at me. They're like, "You're gonna fuck yourself up."
What's the gas mask?
Where you put the filter on and you cut your oxygen off. They're like, "No, breath play by
you
yourself."
can't do that by yourself. This is it.
I know, but it's like gives you so much endorphins. I'm like, I got into porn for the purpose of just doing fetish work. Like,
yeah.
I could care less about like having sex with somebody.
Yeah.
I actually, when I write my scripts, I do not write sex into them.
Okay.
Like, my whole production company is me either torturing a girl and making her do like weird shit, like hump pillows, or me being like tortured by somebody that I would want to torture me.
So waterboarding.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Breath play?
Breath play.
This is crazy. You're blowing my world right
I
now.
know. But basically, let's segue back. So,
back to what? To EDM?
Yeah.
Is that where
so,
we got so far away from that? Okay.
I met Borgor.
Yeah, that's
and
it. So we got to talk about whether or not you just
nervous.
randomly grabbed his dick, and we got to talk about whether or not you actually enjoy EDM.
I didn't.
Because you were worried about him being shy.
Well, no, I was shy. I was so nervous.
Shy.
Yeah, I was so nervous.
So you do get starstruck. Or, well, I guess
it's more like
a crush.
Yeah, I have such a crush on him, and I just think he's so cute.
But it is, though, because you don't know him. So, like, a crush is kind of somebody, although it has but the crush is on somebody who's kind of in the public eye.
Yeah, so
that's generally what being starstruck is. Because even dudes, like, I was watching a show earlier where Chuck Norris came on the show, and the dudes basically were starstruck because they had a crush. They had like a man crush on Chuck Norris.
Well, that's how I feel about Borgor. I don't do that with anybody, with anyone else. Like, there's been nobody I've ever been like, oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah. But I was so nervous. I asked him 3 times for a picture. I was like, can I get a picture? And everybody was like, he couldn't hear me because I was so quiet.
Oh, not 3 separate pictures. 3 times to get one picture.
Yeah. And I was so quiet. And his manager, Justin, was like his tour. I think it's his tour manager. But he was like, he can't hear you. He's hard of hearing. You have to. He blew his ears out. Yeah,
DJ.
Yeah. And so finally, my friend Ray, who opened for him, was like, "Will you take a picture with her?" And I was like, and he was like, "Yeah." And we took a picture. Let me just show you.
I've never seen it. I haven't seen anybody this giddy since high school.
I know.
We took a picture. Here's our picture. Oh my god! Look at the difference between your face and his face. I'm going to show it here, but I'm also going to tweet it.
Do not hate me right now.
You're not even the same. Here's the thing. I've been in this room for an hour. You're not even the same person in this photo as you are right now. I just lost it.
I was so nervous, huh?
Yeah, you are a 15-year-old girl in this photo because you're just so giddy.
1,000%. Like,
so
my face is so red right
so
now.
Hilarious. Now wait. Yeah. By the way, you have 23,000 Instagram followers, and this photo only got 100 likes.
Yeah, basically.
Because it's so off-brand. It's so
like,
off-brand.
This is not Charlotte.
It's so funny. Yeah, you're a completely different person.
And
it's so funny.
But see, do I look like a 15-year-old girl here?
No, I don't know why. Because it's like, this is you confidence with yourself.
Yeah, I was so scared.
Right, and look, and this got fucking 500 views. Which, the views likes thing is different with the video in here, but that's basically 500 people. But only 100 people gave a shit in that other picture because they're like, who are you? Why are you a 15-year-old girl? Yeah. And also, why does this dude get to stand next to you? That's the other half.
Oh my god, I was like,
so funny.
And he like
That
my
might be.
I was
That's gonna be
sitting
my favorite picture in your entire. Instagram
I was
account.
sitting
That's so
on
funny.
what I have like some almost nudes on there. Come
yes,
on.
for some reason,
He's
there's
like,
something about
no,
that. There's
no.
something about that that's just
Me being
it's-
embarrassed.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gravitated towards just like the adorable. and
Yeah,
that's
well,
what that
here
is.
I was sitting over here when Ray was like, "Yeah, I got you backstage
And you freaked
backstage
out.
passes." Yeah,
Holy
so let me
shit.
show you Harley. Harley took a video. I'm crying.
Oh my god.
Crying,
This
and
is
she's
so funny.
like, "Oh my god, I can't
So,
right now because I've been trying
Do
to
you
meet
think
him
you
for
could
a
even?
year."
But do you
Oh,
think
here's
you could
me
even
crying.
like? Do you think you can even hook up with him? Because you're so.
No,
'cause you're so. You're
no.
so like starstruck by him.
I was
So funny.
crying.
You know you can't even you can't handle your own emotions. You don't even know what you don't even know whether you're happy or sad. It was like
I was so
yeah,
excited.
It's so funny. That's
But
crazy.
I wasn't weird, and I was more worried that I was gonna be like
I told you can't be creepy.
all rapey and creepy.
You can't be creepy. as
No,
a
you
woman.
can. You can.
You can be creepy as, and then I don't know how, like, like, if I guess you could be creepy as a woman,
Mhm.
but not I don't not as like an adorable.
See, yeah, but I don't know. He's like friends with a bunch of my friends,
Yeah.
so I could probably like meet him a couple more
Yeah.
times and then not give a shit. And then I'm gonna look
Maybe.
back and be like, I'm gonna call you like, Dan, can you erase that podcast?
That'll be the one thing.
I don't
don't
care
want
if you
to hear
post
it.
anything else.
Just cut that little
take
part
that
out.
take that whole 30-minute piece about me. About
It was. It turned into
Yeah.
35 minutes.
Sorry.
People are
They're
either
like-
hating this dude or following him. I'm not sure. We're blowing his career up right now.
He's- You're getting a
he's
call.
doing
Should we
fine.
answer it?
Is that what's happening? No.
it's a
This
text.
is telling me that I got to get off my fat ass. This is what.
Oh,
it's
mine
the Apple
does that
Watch.
to
Yeah,
me. Oh.
It says you're almost there.
Oh,
Keep
you're
doing
cool
stuff.
with your Apple Watch.
Keep doing
Mine's my
stuff.
cool Fitbit.
It's the same, but
It's better.
but that's my favorite part about the Apple Watch is the Fitbit shit.
Yeah. Oh, it has Fitbit on it?
Not the Fitbit technology, but the same
Oh.
idea. It says, listen, you pick a goal
Yeah.
of how much you want to move, and I picked it when I just had knee surgery 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
So
on
for,
what?
So I tore all the I tore all the
Nice.
meniscus.
Meniscus,
So they went
ACL.
in, they tripped they clipped all the nasty shit out
Yeah.
and whatever. So for almost like after I ripped it and then I couldn't do anything.
Mhm.
I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go up the stairs. I couldn't do
Yeah.
it was fucked up. So then I realized very quickly that like my goal that I'd set to like do movement of 900 calories was gonna bum me out every day.
Yeah.
Because every day was like, hey man, you
So
gotta
you
move,
had
and I was like, I
to-
can't move. Watch,
you had
I
to-
can't do it.
Fuck you.
I didn't know how to reset it. It was so like,
Oh my
it was just
god,
bumming
so
me
you're
out even
being
more.
like traumatized by
Well,
your
so it was
watch.
7 months of basically not being. I'm a runner, so I
Oh
couldn't run
my
for 7 months.
God.
It was it's bad. It wasn't good. And the worst part is I ripped it playing 1864 baseball, which is so avoidable.
What is
ask every question,
1864
ask every
baseball?
question you need to ask right
What
now.
is 1864 baseball?
So because-
Did you play baseball? Were you a shortstop?
I played second, short, and third.
I mean, I was pretty close.
Yeah. Well, and there really is a drastic difference between third and second. But
Yeah.
at my best, I played second. I remember I would have an inning where three balls came
Yeah.
to me and 3 outs. That's me. But 1864 baseball is the origin of baseball. The
Right.
game of baseball was played first in Hoboken.
Mm-hmm.
So I live in Hoboken. I run a festival in Hoboken, and so I was like, I want to get more involved.
Right.
And for a couple of years, I was an umpire for them.
Mhm.
Bow tie, top hat, the whole
Wow.
thing. Going out to games. It's all historic, like reenactment stuff.
Oh my god.
And so it's the Hoboken Nine. So I've been playing. The problem is there was no fields, there's no gloves, there's no real organization to baseball in 1864. So we play with those rules. So we end up in like a field in Monmouth, New Jersey, like that's just got humps in the field, and it's just like long grass, and nobody cares. So now I was playing on this field. We played a doubleheader, and I'm running, and we didn't even line up directly on the grooves.
Wait, were you?
I was playing.
Oh,
now,
you were
so
playing.
I played last
Okay.
season. So we lined up on the groove, like we didn't even line up directly on the grooves. Like we weren't we didn't go into the humps or against the humps. We lined up diagonally against them. So like you don't even know when there's a hump coming.
Right.
So that day, the next day, I wake up, everything like I can't move anything.
Oh my
It's fine.
god.
And then like an idiot, I wait like 2 months, put a knee brace on. I'm like, I'm probably fine. Start
Yeah.
running, rip it worse. So
I did that as I choke. Oh my god. I did that.
you ripped everything in your knee? Playing
no.
1864 baseball?
No, close, similar.
Okay.
Tumbling, I tore my MCL.
Okay.
So
wow.
I was a
Wait,
gymnast and a
okay,
cheerleader.
so that's the other
the
tendon,
medial club.
right?
Yes.
That's the one in the ACL's in the back. The
ACL is like the Yeah,
the main one, but the MCL's in the front.
No, it's on the inside.
Okay. Well, that's okay. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, it's on the inside. Enough. I should know that. You have the PCL. I think the PCL is on the.
Oh, I don't know what the PCL.
Yeah.
I've heard of the MCL and the ACL. I don't know about the PCL. PCL is on the low.
Is it? I mean, it's the one that you're least likely to tear. I'm pretty sure. Like where I'm.
Are you googling it right now?
Yeah, knee anatomy. I'm gonna show you. I've got this. Don't worry.
Yeah. So on how many legs? Just
I
on the
totally
one.
said collateral.
On one leg or two legs?
One. Here we go. Look at
it. The thing I fucked up the most was I didn't actively try to find out how to
the LCL
how to fix things.
I didn't even actually look if all of those are on there, but
they're not at all. You literally just showed me, you just showed me the thing.
I picked the wrong one.
Not at all.
I'm gonna show you. Oh, it's you went to the wrong side. So
I didn't do nothing. I took you to hand it to me and that was done. Blame me for the thing. I don't.
You're the one. You have a penis. You get blamed for everything.
Yep, that's how it works. That's how it works.
Is it?
We get to be creepy.
Tell me a story about how you've been blamed for things. Here's the PCL.
Okay. What the fuck? PCL? Yeah, I still can't tell what any of this is, but cool. Yeah. ACL, PCL, and then this one is on the MCL. I don't care anymore. Nobody, and honestly, if anybody was listening, they'd just stop listening.
You think so?
Yeah, they don't care. Well, because they also can't see our
I'm just having
I'm not blaming you for that. I'll take the blame for that.
Right, because you have the penis.
So you feel that way? I mean, you.
No, not really.
We're allowed to have to deal with that pressure.
Like, my friend got mad at me for something shitty he did 2 days ago, and then yelled at me, and then I was like, okay, come over. And he's like, what? And then I blew him and said I was sorry, and then he left and went.
I need more friends
and went home to his job.
His
family.
But whenever somebody does that to you, that's on them. Like
what? Yelled at me?
When you say something and then they overreact.
I was into it though. I was like,
okay.
So
this is a power play. Yeah,
this is. I'm like, oh my god. I tried to get him to come over yesterday. This happened all today actually. I was like, it happened yesterday that he yelled at me.
Can I ask you this? This is a weird thing. So because I've heard this in other conversations with people. Like, what's the intersection of germophobia and blowing a dude? I just don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's
just
different.
remove it.
Who cares about that? Fuck. Well, I mean, I guess I'm
care,
saying,
but it's all germs.
But it's somebody that I've he's actually a huge.
So germs go. So
too.
Germs.
If I
germs are omitted if you think that somebody is clean.
If I consent to your germs, it's fine.
Okay, so that's how it works.
Yeah, just don't just don't molest me with your germs.
Right. Okay.
That's how that works.
Okay.
Don't aggressively sneeze on me. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. That explains everything. All right. Well, listen. We're at an hour or two. I don't know.
You want to be done with me?
I don't know how long is too long. Maybe we'll wrap and we could do another one. But I feel like an hour as long as people want to listen to either of us.
Oh, you're not going to make any cuts to this?
No, I think it's going to go wrong. It's going to go wrong out there. What's funny is the last episode, 40 minutes in, and I was interviewing a dude, and I don't think I have a great rapport with man. I think I'm
was a porn star dude?
Yeah, and I'm a natural heel, and I'm a natural. I give off a natural sort of aggressive vibe. I'll tell you what it is. I mean, it's Chet Elba, but. But I don't know. But so we were just kind of. I don't know if we were bumping heads.
You're an Aquarius.
Yeah, I don't know if we were bumping heads or whatever. But 40 minutes in, he was just he was like, hey, I think I gotta go. But he said it on the thing, and I was like, oh, I don't even know how to handle this.
Yeah.
Do I play it cool, or do we just go, okay, cool, and just cut it? You know.
Yeah.
So I tried to keep him for 2 more minutes, and he was like, I'm gonna go though. I still have to go. So that's funny.
That's wonderful.
But this is episode 3. I don't know the rules
of
starting and finishing. Yeah. Did you think this? You thought this had a much bigger history, huh?
No. I knew it was fairly new. That's why I kept yelling at you. I kept yelling at you for booking how you were booking me. I'm like, hey, you got to do it this way.
Well, because I thought I was talking to the right people.
I have strict instructions.
No, I thought I was
my
talking to the right
agents
people.
and I got into it. They called me. They were like, you said you were handling this. I was like, he was supposed to email me.
I didn't know who was handling it.
I was like, he was supposed
to be honest with you, I wasn't sure based on other things. people have committed and backed out. So
Yeah.
I was like, the closer I get to the date is when I'll pick the time.
Yeah.
Because if I carve out the time
Yeah.
slot, I reach out to a venue,
Yeah.
and then and I'm like, listen, I got this person, they're coming,
Yeah.
and then it's day of, and I don't show up. They're like, this guy's full of shit.
Yeah.
He said he was
No.
bringing this, person.
I just wanted to give you some shit. I
you're allowed.
I was like
I
was like they were like, well, you need to reach out to him and tell him. I was like, I'll reach out to him when he sends me the email that I gave him strict instructions.
And what's fucked up is I thought I was still emailing the right person, and then I saw your message, and I was like, I'm totally the asshole.
Yeah.
I'm totally the asshole.
It's okay.
And then I've been pretty good. I used to be, I think, the kind of person where when conflict arose, I would do everything but address it, right?
Yeah.
So I'd be like, well, you did this and that, and I think lately, I don't know if I'm just becoming an adult.
You're an adult,
now.
yeah.
So
How old are you?
I'm just turned 34.
Oh, perfect.
And
You're
so
like hitting
I'm
like
almost
prime
like a real
daddy
dude.
issues
Yeah.
age.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
great, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm starting to get grays.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
If I
God.
keep my hair
Ow.
and a waistline,
Yeah.
dude, it's gonna be a whole other
It's like a
level.
fucking porn girl's
Oh, yeah.
wet dream,
Oh, yeah.
man.
So I think I admitted I was wrong, and I thought that I was talking to the right people.
Yeah.
And because you were like, yeah, man, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
You were like, I'm not gonna do it. I told you to do it. Then you didn't fucking do it. I'm not gonna do it. Who are you? And then I was like, no. You're right. It's my fault. I hit the wrong person. And then immediately you were like, oh, okay, no, I'll probably do it. And
Okay, cool.
and then we ended up in the exact same place.
We
Because
did.
you were like, there's no way I can do it at 2:00, and then
Yeah.
1 hour later, we had 2:00 carved out, and I was
Yeah.
like, "This is so strange that we did this song and dance to end up in the same
I'm
place."
bratty though. Like I had to have a power play to feel
Yeah,
good.
and
Like
again,
was me.
at the end of the day, like I'm not the star of it. Like nobody
Yeah.
cares about this.
My
for me.
website is literally called bratcharlotte.com.
So funny.
embrace
Oh,
it.
so yeah, so there, perfect transition. Should they follow you? How do we follow you?
You can follow
What's the
me
thing?
on Twitter at @thecrossxxx. Please don't send me nudes or Courtney will get really mad.
Right, and stay, and because Courtney has to stay on brand.
No nudes. Yeah, Courtney will not retweet your nudes.
It's not on brand. Sending a guy's dick is not on brand.
And
Ever.
then
There's no brand
what's
where
my
you send a guy's dick.
my Instagram is at the Charlotte Cross.
Is it different? What happened? Aren't you supposed to
You know,
get the same one?
I had like high hopes that was gonna happen, but it didn't because I liked the Cross XXX because I couldn't get the Cross because the Cross is a Christian devoted.
They own that shit.
Yeah, so
the
I
Pope
was like,
owns that shit. Yeah.
no, the Pope owns me.
Okay.
I'm just
Fair
kidding.
enough. Back to the.
We'll talk about that later. That was a porn
Back
joke.
to the finish.
Shout out to Mr. Pope.
Mr. Pope. There's more shout outs on this than like a 1992 radio show.
Oh my
Like
god.
in Harlem. Like that. Like it doesn't make sense.
I wasn't even born yet.
That's true. Wait, yeah, how old are you?
22.
Everybody that was listening just creamed themselves. All right, what else?
Yeah.
No, so it was easy for me. I get on people all the time because they don't have the same one. It's easy for me. There's only one Dan Frigolette.
Yeah.
You're not gonna nobody.
I was like
I don't have to fight
sounding
anybody
it
for it.
out like Frigolette.
Yeah. So,
like,
so you have problems with pronunciation. So obviously this is a stage name.
I don't-
You don't have to say
right.
but is that a hard name to pronounce?
No.
So you're
No,
just-
it's
so you've
spelled.
always been easy.
Pieces of it are spelt a little weird, but for me, it's my ADHD that
I ask people when I meet
messes
them.
me up.
I meet people and I ask them how to spell their name, even if it's like
Yeah.
something dumb. They're like Sarah, and I go Sarah with an H, and they go no, and then that's how I remember a person's name. It's
Yeah,
like a weird
I
moniker.
usually remember everyone's name. I could not remember that comedian's name that said that about me that one
But
time.
you didn't meet him either.
I didn't. I mean, he shook
So,
my hand afterwards, but that
But
was
you didn't
about
meet
it.
him, so it's
but
like,
I
you're
have
off
an
the hook.
insane memory.
I can
So.
take that to somebody's eyes. Like you're just like I'm a fucking maniac.
Exactly.
Or it's good. Insane
Yeah.
being good. Okay. Well,
Okay.
this is great. We're at an hour 7. People tuned out 15 minutes ago when we started talking about menisci and MCL and PCL. But I feel like we had a good time here. Follow us. Check out the videos, or if that's how you got here, check out the other stuff. I don't know. This was great. Thank you so much. Porn Stars and People podcast. Check us out on the web. Keep following us. Subscribe. All those things. Thank you.